Happy New Year! And with a new year comes a new slate of opportunity, of goods and bads when it comes to movies. So today I'm going to try and take a stab, like I did last year, and predict what will be the big headlines and big box office successes and failures of the coming year. So, what will do well, what will bomb, and what will be the big shockers of 2016? Well, starting us off, I'll go with Deadpool. Now, I really actually believe Deadpool will be the surprise hit of 2016 on the backing of the marketing alone. Now, I'm hugely excited for the Deadpool movie. I'm a fan of the character immensely, and I'm glad to see that we're finally getting what seems to be a accurate big screen representation of the Deadpool character. But I think the key element to this film's success has been the marketing campaign. The marketing campaign, I would even say, has been better than Star Wars' marketing campaign. Star Wars marketed itself as a return to form. This is the Star Wars you know and love. Whereas Deadpool had to present this whole new idea to audiences and comic book fans. Comic book fans know Deadpool the character. The general movie population doesn't know who Deadpool is. So the marketing campaign has done a fantastic job up to this point. And I still say Deadpool's going to make over 120 million opening weekend. That's my number for it. I think Deadpool will surprise a lot of people and will be the most talked about Marvel movie of the year, but I don't think it'll be the most successful. It'll be the most talked about with a little over $120 million opening weekend, which is not bad for an R-rated comedy. Marvel will have a very good year, but they've been having good years since 2008. I think, however, DC finally gets their game together and has a really good year for 2016. Now, this is where it gets to be more into the me taking stabs in the dark, but here it goes. I think Batman v Superman will actually exceed a lot of our expectations, myself included. I wasn't a huge fan of the most recent trailer, showing off way too much and exposing Doomsday way too early in the marketing campaign. That being said, I'm still very excited for this film, and I think it's going to surprise a lot of people. We've been slamming it, we've been critiquing it, but I think we'll be pleasantly surprised, and we'll get the right foot started to the new DC Cinematic Universe. That being said, I also think Suicide Squad will also do fantastic at the box office. It'll surprise a lot of people. It won't do nearly as well as Batman v Superman, but it will still do surprisingly well and do better than people think. I don't know at this time if Jared Leto will be a good Joker. We'll leave that to when the movie comes out. But I do have one other bold prediction about Suicide Squad. In the film, Clint Eastwood's son, Scott Eastwood, is in the film as an undisclosed character. I will make for one of my bold predictions that character is that of Batman's former sidekick, Dick Grayson. Now, you think, really? I didn't think Dick Grayson was a member of the Suicide Squad. He's not, but in the comics he left Batman's side after being Robin for many years to be Nightwing, his own superhero, and in time he became Batman. Due to some circumstances he wasn't Nightwing either. He had to go undercover as a secret agent named Grayson, and I think that's what they'll be doing for Suicide Squad, introducing this new character, because the people over at Warner Brothers have said that all the films will be linked via Batman. Batman will be the thread that holds everything together, kind of like Nick Fury is for Marvel. So I think having Batman have a spy within the Suicide Squad itself, he can keep tabs on all the different characters, and I think Scott Eastwood would be a very good portrayal for that. That being said, I still want Nightwing at some point. And rumors are that we're getting a reference to Nightwing existing in the Batman v Superman trailer. So that's one of my bold predictions. I'm going to have several in this, but my bold prediction is that Scott Eastwood is playing Grayson in Suicide Squad, which will be a surprise hit. Since I'm feeling positive, another film that I think, judging by the trailer, will surprise a lot of people is that of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, Out of the Shadows. Now, I love the Turtles, but I did not like the first of these new Ninja Turtle films. That being said, it's a new group of people making these movies. Yes, Michael Bay is still the producer, but we got a new director, and it kind of seems like a reboot, almost. Yes, you still have Megan Fox as April O'Neil, and the Turtles are still themselves, but they got a new Shredder, they got Bebop, Rocksteady, Baxter Stockman, played by Tyler Perry, which, I guess, whatever. And then you got Stephen Amell as Casey Jones. This is almost a completely different turnover. And buzz behind the scenes is much more positive for this Ninja Turtles than it was for the first one, which makes me think, okay, maybe there's more fans of the source material, and making me really think this will be a fun and enjoyable romp. It's not going to be box office gold, it's not going to be smash, it's not going to be the highest box office grossing film of the year. That'll be my last thing. We'll get there to my prediction for that. But I think it'll surprise a lot of people. The people that didn't like Ninja Turtles, the first one, I think they'll be pleasantly surprised that they actually sit down and watch TMNT 2, that they will actually like it. But I don't think all the movies that are being hyped up for 2016 will deliver. What's the one that I think will let us down the most? Sorry guys, but I think, unfortunately, I'm going to go with Warcraft. I wasn't impressed with the trailer. I don't know why. A lot of people were, but I was kind of underwhelmed. Given the track record of most video game movies, I'm really not expecting much. I know a lot of people are like, Warcraft will be the one. Duncan Jones is a great director, which he is. But I don't know, something about this just doesn't sit well with me. I think we're building it up too much, and I think it might very well disappoint us. I will be thrilled if it doesn't disappoint us. That way we can actually have a good video game movie for once. But something just isn't sitting right with me. It doesn't feel good down there when it comes to Warcraft. I don't know what it is, but I'll be the first to admit I'm wrong if Warcraft ends up being great. Maybe it's just not an emotional connection to the games. I never really played them, but I don't know. Something about Warcraft is not sitting right with me. But back to the positive. I think another surprise hit will be Rogue One. Well, it's not really a surprise because it's got Star Wars attached to it, this is Disney's first venture into spin-off movies for Star Wars. Rogue One follows the rebels trying to steal the Death Star plans, which is basically the catalyst of events that propels the Star Wars universe, really, when you think about it. And I think this movie will surprise a lot of people. Gareth Edwards, despite what some people think about the most recent Godzilla movie, is actually a very good director. We just didn't get enough of Godzilla in my mind for the most recent Godzilla movie. But he's a really good director, and I think he's got a great cast on his hands. And also, one of my other bold predictions for Rogue One is that Darth Vader will definitely be making an appearance in that film. That's not confirmed at this time, but really, if it's about the rebels trying to steal the Death Star plans, you better have Vader in there somewhere. He doesn't need to be the main villain, but he needs to be in there at some point. And I also think that we might have some characters from Star Wars The Rebels, the animated show, cross over and see them in live action in Rogue One. The timelines mesh. They actually line up perfectly. Dave Filoni, the creator of Star Wars Rebels, has said, we are very well familiar of the timeline of Rebels and when it takes place in the greater Star Wars universe. So he's kind of hinting that Rebels may have a larger role to play in the Star Wars universe. And Rogue One, I think, is going to be the mainstream audience's first interaction with the characters in Star Wars Rebels. Now, I have some other Star Wars predictions. Last year, I hastily said that we're going to get 2 Star Wars movies announced this year, which, in a sense, I was right about. We got Rogue One confirmed, and we got a Han Solo standalone film confirmed. So I was right that we were going to get 2 Star Wars films confirmed. But I kind of said that there were going to be an Obi-Wan movie and a Boba Fett movie. That didn't happen. But I'm going to rephrase that. I think, again, this year, we will have one. We'll get one more Star Wars standalone movie confirmed. I don't know what it is at this time. You know what? I'm going to stick with the same bet as I made last year because I still thoroughly believe it'll happen. Ewan McGregor will come back to do an Obi-Wan standalone movie. Now that movie won't be coming out this year, but I think Disney will announce it. If that doesn't happen, I do believe, though, Disney will announce that they have come to an agreement with Ewan McGregor to come back as Obi-Wan in some capacity. Now, he doesn't have to be in a movie, but I believe they will announce sometime this year that he will come back. I don't know why. That's one of my bold predictions. You don't have to have a reason why for some of these bold predictions, but I've been sitting on that one for a little bit, and I think the signs are very good that we could see Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi, played by Ewan McGregor, very, very soon in our near future. So, what do I think will win the box office in 2016? Will it be Batman v Superman? Will it be Doctor Strange, led by Benedict Cumberbatch? Well, since I made some pretty bold bets in this video, I'll go with the safe bet, and I'll probably go with Marvel's Civil War. Well, full-length title is Captain America Civil War, but basically it's Civil War, straight up. Now, Marvel, they need to play this one carefully. Age of Ultron didn't make the amount of money that they thought it would. I liked it. I didn't love Age of Ultron, but Disney has come out and said that it didn't do as well as the first Avengers, and the reception to Age of Ultron wasn't as well received as the first Avengers. People liked, but didn't love it. So, I think Marvel needs to correct the course a little bit. Not much, they're on a good course, but just bring it back a little bit, and I think Civil War will do that, and do it very, very well. I love the Russo brothers, because they did Captain America Winter Soldier, the last Captain America movie, and I think they're going to do just fine for the next one, for Civil War. It's a big story to try and tell, but if they do it right, there's no doubt in my mind that it's going to be the highest grossing box office movie of 2016. Well, what do you guys think? What do you think will be the biggest bombs and successes in 2016? What'll do well, what won't? What are some bold predictions you have? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, if you like what you've seen and want to see more, subscribe to the channel, or find me on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram at 17 Movie Reviews. Stay sharp, movie guys and gals.